Okay, so freerealms. Freerealms is a free MMO designed for the 9 to 14-year-old age range. Although that's our target age range, we have found that many adults are also playing our game, and many hardcore gamers are also playing and enjoying the title along with their children. Freerealms starts at the web page. You log into our website, you create a character. As you're creating that character, our client is being installed on your machine. A very small footprint allows you to get into the game very quickly. So we'll pick a character and we'll jump in. We've launched in multiple languages now, internationally. We've got French, Spanish, German, British, English. So here we are with one of our characters. A typical MMO, your character is bound to a specific class that they choose initially, and until they reroll that character, they're stuck with that class. In our game, we actually present classes in a different fashion. We use what is called jobs, and you can actually take a job and you can switch between it as often as you like. So currently I'm sitting here as an adventurer, and if I like now I can switch to chef mode, and now I'm a chef. Each job has an associated progression with it, so as I'm in the chef mode, I'm doing quests that involve the chef specifically, not any other classes. If I take another quest that belongs to another job type, like a ninja, it'll automatically switch me back into that costume and continue on that path. So essentially, you have access to all the different job types in the world simultaneously, and you can switch between them as often as you like. Freerealms consists of a lot of adventuring in the world and mini games, both 2D and 3D. I'm going to give you an example of what a 2D mini game looks like. So in this particular case, I'm a chef. I've been asked to go harvest some bumbleberry from one of the local farms, and I'm going to use that harvest to go to another mini game and create an actual dish, an edible dish for another NPC. So we'll cruise over here. It gives us our goals. We log in. Now what you're looking at here is a 2D flash game that's built into our engine. So if I complete this particular quest, I'll be awarded, let's say, some bumbleberries, and I can take them to another mini game as a chef and cook them and have a final product that I can use to deliver somewhere in the world, you know. And before we head on, I want to give you another point of interest here. Within Freerealms, we try to make it very easy for the player to get in and play with their friends. So all across the map, we have teleport locations, and you can simply teleport wherever you'd like on the fly. So I'm currently sitting here in the world. I can just come down here to this region and teleport, and I'm there. And if my friends are online currently, you actually see them as a circle represented on the map. You can click on them and teleport directly to them in the world and start playing with them. We try to foster very quick gameplay sessions. A lot of our design is based around 15 to 25 minute type adventures. So if you log in the world, you're able to have a sense of accomplishment very, very quickly without feeling that you're tied to this long progression daily. So we're going to head down to the racetrack. I'm going to show you an in-world 3D minigame. So Freerealms has a few financial models. One is a monthly subscription, which costs $4.99, and with that you'll receive access to other job types and other regions within the world that we create. And there's also a microtransaction model, which is it's an in-game store. You can go into the store itself. You can fund a wallet system with a credit card and purchase items online. And it goes to for your character. You can buy clothing, consumables, weapons. You can buy cars for our racing game, which I'm about to show you. And the wallet system itself is funded with a credit card, but if a child uses it, it doesn't overflow into the credit card. So it's a safe feature. There's no way for them to overspend and charge the credit card too much money. So this is our raceway. This is a great example of what a 3D mini game looks like in our world. They're really advanced. You'll notice we're playing in German also right now. Is a paper play car. So normally you'd get a buggy as a free player, and if you go into microtransaction model, you can actually purchase this vehicle. So you can play this with 5 of your friends total. You and 4 other players can log in and race together in the world. That's very robust. We just launched an expansion regarding racing, which included 2 new racetracks, 2 new chassis with multiple variations of color and texture, and it also gives you a garage, which you can go into the garage and you can customize your vehicles. This garage will later on become part of our housing model that we're planning right now. So with the garage here, I can choose different motors, power-ups, steering columns, and wheels. And there's also room for stickers that you can put on the vehicle if you purchase them. You can give it a really custom look. That's all within this. And you can manage other cars too, so we can go to one of my other vehicles I own, and from here I can go in and customize that also. It's a little workshop for your cars stuff. So pets in our world are one of those items that are for the paying subscribers. Let me show you a pet. So this is my dog Max, and you'll see he has a custom costume on right now. Special costume, looks like a dump truck, but we can actually make him look. We can change it to whatever we want. He looks like a transformer. Let's change his clothes to something mechanical, like a bionic dog. There we go. Now he looks like the Terminator. But even with that, we can even switch over to just a standard panda outfit or a bumblebee. So you can really customize the dog. Now, on the same respect, you can also interact with the dog. You can do pet training for it, and he'll learn new tricks as time goes on. And if you manage to keep him happy, which you'll see here, these bars are pretty much how satisfied he is and how happy the dog is. If you keep these all at a higher rate, it'll give your character a boost in the world. He can run faster within the world. It's kind of a speed. So it's a reason to keep the pet maintained. And he's a pocket pet, so we can put him away, and he disappears. But he's always with us. We can always bring him back out in the world. Let's see here. Let's do some. Let me show you combat. All throughout our world, but none of them will directly attack you. You have to go up to them and interact with them to start a combat encounter. And these cross swords pretty much indicate that it's a combat situation. So we go up, we click, and we go in the instance. So if my friends were with me, they'd also join me in this. We'd have a multiplayer combat zone going. Nothing dies in our world. They simply get stars and they fade away. It's very, very friendly. Even my character, if he gets knocked out, he only gets 3 tries to complete the quest. If he fails, the only thing that you have to do is you have to start over. So there's no corpse recovery or I forget what they call it. It's where you're kind of knocked out and you're dizzy. We'll go pull up a chess and a checkerboard. Here we go. Checkers. It's actually a very robust tower defense game too. Let's play some creatures. And you know, tower defense, that's how it goes. You continue to build up your forces, and it gets more difficult as it progresses.